welcome back everyone to part 2 of the latest Honkai chapter. Oh, that's covered in shadow. That's not touching is not the only return to my true home. It's awesome. It's becoming myself once more. Layla didn't really have what Senna wanted. Purify! Why did children hesitate to admit their mistakes to their parents? Because the disappointment in their eyes and the harsh scolding are far more frightening than the mistake itself. That unrestrained shadow is the other form of Layla created for herself. And out of nothing.
彼女はその影に潜み、無傷でいられるのである。
This summer heat making my nose. Oh, my brain just got... Sorry guys, my brain got in trouble. The more violent and erratic it becomes, the easier it is for her to hide within it and withdraw unscathed. The shadow cannot burn a fingertip or snap a neck, yet it carries a heat that scorches the mind, a strange force that constricts breathing. Is that all? Then let fear seep into blood and simulate sorry sight, bones shattered. And a soul torn apart. So familiar, yet so foreign. Familiar because somewhere I forgot. I must have endured a suffering 100, no, 1,000 times worse. Foreign because the one inflicting the pain on me is someone I've never seen. Then let there be an endless torment and undying hatred. Let there be every suffering imaginable. Enough to make even a god recoil, if only by half a step. So long as it is in the name of protection, the shadow can commit any cruelty. Then you dare to kill me? If you cannot hold the same resolve as I do, if you cannot bear the will to kill me, then don't even think about stopping me. The flow of the shadow falters at this unforeseen possibility. And when it attempts to resume its attack, the bell of hope has already rung for its confrontation, whose outcome has long since been decided. Dust gathers, fragments realign. The memories once shattered, sealed, and cast beyond the sector by Layla answer Senna's call. Tracing the anchor's veins, they all merge at her last. Light blossoms from the dark. In a single instant, the god reclaims her freedom. An answer long foreseen. A fleeting chance that must not be missed. A task that returned God must carry out her delay. All stand revealed. If the two great trees are to bear fruit on this fateful day, then the seed in my hand must be sown here, and now. And in doing so, another seed will sprout. Even if these two seeds planted separately at entirely different times. I see. What timing? I've just found the perfect contract partner. It's a shame, because of my selfishness, you likely won't have the luxury of worrying about that 47.82 similarity rate anymore. Then again, a part of you would probably find that kind of life exciting. Should we begin our reunion with a warm hug? On second thought, if you've already forgotten that dream, perhaps we should proceed one step at a time. Awaken, Dream Seeker. Found you. Have I ever marveled at the starry sky and how it came to be? Have you? It is beautiful as life itself, yet eternal like death. Hello there. You're the one who dreamt of me. Our times are not synchronized. However, in any case, I've been waiting for you. Nervousness, anticipation, and the regret of not being able to see my face clearly across the distance of time. All of it churns quietly in Senna's heart. As for me, I can't just dance with a stranger. Her voice, it sounds so much like... Wait, huh? You would really refuse at a time like this? Why? Did Seek's force take over? From her reaction, she can clearly see me, so why does she think I look suspicious? You wouldn't understand. I'd hate to be misunderstood. That little mischievous spark in her heart must be lighting up right about now, but... Really? Who else is even here? Sorry, Senna. There's a third person. Do you have some kind of preference pleasure from teasing me? Is that what's happening here? Sorry, you were being so serious, I couldn't help myself. Of course I'm willing. It's not extremely taking the lead. Talking to me really takes that much mental juggling. Well, that's the spirit. Where it all began. We've come full circle. I guess this allows them to reuse the dance. Go white, go, go. Go white, go, go. Man, really? All these locations, and next to none visited. I'm getting a little emotional that they decided to play the first cutscene again. Yeah, I'll admit it. Dreams, the future, and hope. In that unguarded dance, Senna has entrusted everything she is to me. And with it, a wish that we can save ourselves and our fate of our civilization. That said, even without preserving a single future in the cocoon that the cocoon showed me, I've walked that path before. I know exactly how difficult it is to save a world already being torn apart. I failed. And yet, beyond resentment, what remains now is a profound sense of relief. Even when drowning in despair, doubting every effort, I gave every effort I gave, and every belief I held, seeing all of it as nothingness but burden to cast aside. And believing in doing so will help me reach the perfect end sooner. Not once did I yield, not once did I sever the path for those who still walk forward. This time, I will still choose to leave you. As long as I can deliver the final Stardust Tesseract that holds both both you and the Astral Ring to our companions beyond this world, then the seed will have been sown. After that, as the intertwined dream dissolves, I'll follow its fate traces back to the thing, with the self I've reclaimed. I'll restore the world that shaped it, and free my people completely from the shadow's grasp. Even if it means I'll return to what I once was. Even if it means I must endure once more the corrosive path that history casts upon me. It doesn't matter. Because by my side, there is love, untouched by illusion. Pure, unwavering, real. And when we meet again beyond the stars, it will let me greet you with a smile. As if everything just happened. You'll remember it for me, won't you? I will. I still remember, before our final embrace, I made a selfish wish. On a certain fateful day, a dream seeker who can freely traverse dreams will dream of me. There are connected dreams! This dream seeker will grant me a miracle, the ability to travel the future where the dream seeker resides. Our dream seekers were united. If I could choose, I would want it to be. In reality, you have a very special name. So special that the moment I hear it, I feel the urge to hold you close. But if you're truly my Layla, then why didn't you recognize me right away? So, this is the price of not being selfish enough. Before the dream shatters, what word can truly leave behind? She closes her eyes. Breath softens on its own. Everything that might disturb her thinking shut off. All for the sake of discovering something faster than words. Imagination. Yes, that's it. She must imagine the future of the one she cherishes most. A future she will never live to see. She imagines how the person's habits change as they grow up. The feel of her hair slipping through her fingertips. The laughter born from small careless mistakes. And all of it pieced into something which never truly existed. A spring outing that lives only in her mind. Someone who hesitates over what they can do will never make it in time. I have to be a Senatine who acts on the instant a thought takes shape. Someone who never hesitates when it comes to what she loves. Ow! Senna! Be more gentle. Oh, I'm sorry, did I hurt you? It's fine. Are you doing more complicated hairstyle for me today? It's taking longer than usual. Hey, are you in a hurry because you just want to have a picnic on the grass field, eat the fresh jam, and feed breadcrumbs to the fish in the lake? Those sound like what you want to do. You read me like a book. In imagination, no one judges selfishness. So she says it without holding back. This is what I want most. I want to do so much more with you. Not as good as you think. I'm serious, trust me! I know how great you are! Take off your spectacles and change your hairstyle into a more mature looking one. And put on a pretty little dress. You look absolutely striking. So you don't think I'm good enough now? Hey! You know what I meant! You and her imagination would never know that those in those brief 3 seconds, she would have come up with about 5 ways to convince you to buy a dress she loved most, and the one that suited you best. It's enough that she knows. That alone is enough. Senna? Will you forget me?
そんなことない
Of course not. How could I forget you? I knew you'd say that.
命は永遠じゃな
Life
い
is
から
never
こそ
can never be eternal.
私たちは
So we can only
今の
experience
幸
happiness
せ
in the
を
present.
味わうそういう幸せが夢のように
Even if that happiness is
感じ
short-lived like a dream.
私はホ
I
タル
still
と
go
同じ
low
ように
weekly like a
かすかな
firefly to
光
light
で
up my own path
自
and
分の道を
continuously
照ら
search
して
until
あ
I
な
meet
た
you
に
again.
もう現実は
In the end,
やがて想像に入
reality still
る
found its way into the imagination.
想像の中の相手を二度と
So
失
that
わないよう
the
に
you in her
彼
imagination
女は
would never
無
be
様
lost
な
again.
完璧さを強く抱
This
きしめ
time,
た
she chose to firmly embrace the pitiful one. So will I.
細かいところまで
There's
作り
no
込む
need for
必
every
要は
detail
な
to
い
be carved out,
深
and
く
no
考
need to
えす
delve
ぎる
into
必要
profound
もない
mysteries.
こ
This
の共
silhouette
栄
can
だけでも
already evoke
喜
joy and
びと期
anticipation,
待を呼び起こせるの
proving
だ
that
か
the
ら
future she longs to see is right
それ
here,
は
right
彼
now,
女が見たい
right
未来
here,
が
right now.
今ここにあるという
That boy Slim.
証になるそして明日に向か
And
って
towards a new tomorrow,
彼女
she
は
gently pushed
手
towards the
元の
Stardust
星屑
Tesseract
キュ
in
ー
her
ブを
hand,
そっと押し出し夢もまた
and the
ぼやけ
dreamland
てい
too
くつぶやき
burst
の
apart
中で
amid gradually
次第に
fading
弾け
murmurs. That's right. Taking my hand is the Stardust Tesseract, capable of recreating the past, preserving the present, and sketching the future. If you wake from the Tesseract and suddenly find a brick-thick body, brick-thick book, basically, filled cover to cover with everything in my mind, that'd be far too embarrassing. Moment of silence. Absolute selflessness. Just as it was before the birth of life, and after the annihilation of the soul. Abrupt, unexpected, coming to a sudden halt. Following the predetermined trajectory, she returned to the past, and you returned to reality. Is this the conclusion of the retrospective dream? In pure darkness, instinctively reached out, just to leave something behind. Even if it was but a touch of warmth from your fingertips.
そして不
So
安
the
の波が
restless waves
暗
shattered
礁
against
に
the
ぶつか
rocks.
明るい光が
Bright
そ
light
こか
burst
ら湧
forth
き上
from
がり
there, blooming into a
潮
rose
の
of
バラ
salt.
として
You managed to leave something behind. Embarrassing and yet,
難しいけど
I can't help imagining it anyway.
つい夢追い人と一緒に
Imagine, standing beside the dream seeker to witness. This was the final blessing the god sent to the future at the end of the transcription.
これが
And that
私と一緒に
is how the girl who
星
emerged
屑
from the
キューブ
Stardust
に現れ
Tesseract
た少女
alongside
は
me came to be.
神様は彼女
The
に
god gifted her a
可能
future
性に
brimming
満
with
ちた未来を
possibilities.
授けた
She in return gifted the god a past brimming with hope.
本当に
This is truly
奇
a
跡の
miraculous
ルー
leap.
プだセナ
Senna. I'm here.
えっ
Why are you looking at me like that? Did something
どうした
happen?
のごめんね
I'm sorry
こんなに
for
長く
making you
待
wait
たせち
so
ゃっ
long.
てソコームを終わらせたばっかり
The
なのに
respective dream only just
ど
ended.
うした
You're
の
already
突然
bringing this up?
気にしないで
Don't mind it too
感動して
much.
つい口にし
Just
ちゃ
think
っ
of
た
it
だけだ
something
から
dramatic I blurted out because I got sentimental.
何それ
By the way,
Oh,
did you uncover any useful
so
information about the respective dream?
ソコームで手が
Want
か
to
りを
sync
見つ
it
け
with
られ
us
た
while it's still fresh?
この前私が使った
The
時は
last time I experienced it, I imagined what a special person would look like in the future. In the end, the person I
そしたら
imagined
信じられないから
actually appeared before me in
私
an
の
incredible
目の前
way.
に現れた
During your first visit to Ditheng, Senna left you with questions that weighed heavily on your mind. Now all those questions have been answered in an equally incredible way. As you got to know her better, you grew closer to her. In that retrospective dream, everything about her, illuminated by her own light, became so clear it was almost transparent. Almost shattering at the slightest touch.
はるか昔に死期を
For
定め
someone
た
who
人
had
は
long since decided
最
the
後の
moment
時
of
を
her
迎
own
え
death.
るまで
How many
自分の
times
い
must
い
she have
世界
imagined before
一番
finally
大切
reaching
な
her
人の
end?
未来を
The
何を
world she
想像
believed
す
she
る
would
んだろ
never
う
live to see, and the future of the one she treasured most.
セナ
Senna,
あなたは自
this
分が覚えてるよりも
this
長い間
hopeless wait
待ち
lasted
続け
far
る
longer
絶
than
望
you
を感じて
remember.
た
And now, he felt back
そして
then,
あ
was
の
far
時の
more
あなた
genuine
は
than the reason you hold on to now.
今言うべきことはあるんじゃない
Don't you want to say that out? Don't you want to say anything about that?
あなたが恐れてる代償を
I'll repay
少しずつ
to you the price you
しっ
dared
かり
not,
と
dared not
返して
bear,
くね
bit by bit,
レイラ
Layla. Oh, we're becoming Layla. So, you still gonna find out why Nana did this, but I bet he found a way to break the deadlock? Yeah. By using the premonition dream diagnosed by the box, I can show Nara the consequences of stubbornness. If she has any sense left, we may be able to win without a fight. If she still refuses to yield, then I'll force her into a respective dream. Then I can the vortex capable of stirring every moment she's ever lived through to subdue her by force. I don't want to use this last resort that grows stronger against the stronger her. But just to be safe, it's still included as an option. Understood. Other than that, is there anything else you need to sync with us? No. After being dragged into the vortex, I lost contact with Sarah. I had to feel my way through the darkness for a long while before finally escaping. Sarah can vouch for that. Even if I don't know exactly what Krona went through afterwards, the path was dangerous. Senna. There may not be much time left, but I believe that with Sarah's help, I can master 2 methods I just mentioned. Before that, I need to ask Professor Yukon to extend the loan period for the box. I'll be back in a moment. Sort out my thoughts for a bit. You know, I so confident now. Just carrying it out will be difficult. Because whether it's the precognitive dream or a retrospective dream, both must be used on another target. So the most crucial issue becomes, who can cooperate with me in this rather risky practice? No. That kind of sparring is too draining for them as main combats. Continually draining my own power just to create sparring partners for myself. What kind of vicious cycle is that? She just woke up from the pain of corruption. What do you think I'm doing this to her? What am I, a demon? Just having that thought means I deserve 10 flicks to the forehead in the middle of the night. Why not ask the ever-reliable Doomsday Commandos? For the record, it's got plenty of members. Huh? You're sorry over here worrying all yourself from a distance, so we can check on you. We may not know the exact details, but you need a lot of people to help, right? Forget the risks! No matter what they are, how hard they are. Then it would be greater than the risk of us doing nothing. Because of Yugen's speech, we saw the light flickering within ourselves. Please trust us. Even lights flight as dust. We'll never fade so easily. Take it easy. Don't underestimate technical support from a genius. I've got your back, so just go for it. Exactly. Dreamy, we people of the thing aren't that fragile. Thank you. Truly, all of you. Little Sarah, what did you hear? Everyone's happy that you helped Krona, and relieved that they were able to personally play a part in saving the thing. Other than that, is there anything else you need to sync with me? You and Krona are both terrible liars, and Nana's no different. I'll do as much as I can, as long as there's something I can do to send it to you. And the one thing I absolutely refuse to do is willingly step away from a present I've still the power to seize. So don't worry about my condition, though, Sarah. Tell me everything you heard from Krona. Meanwhile, elsewhere within the Dragon's Lair. I remember the people of one star. Choosing a path of civilization different from the one Lu Shuang walks today. I'm not listening to her. Nala really went too far this time. 1 second, she's pulling on the preachy, grown-up face, telling me things like, you have no choice. Then she's swishing her tail, saying she'll personally show me around her lair as the host. Something supposed to mean. People sought every answer from nature. They had no trams, no communication-based stations, no ecological dome core. A kind of luminous waterbird served as their primary. Layla, are you not interested? She thinks this sounds too ordinary. Then tell me about the rifts over there. The rifts were in the Dragonland preserved scenes from my memories. You can think of them as an album. Perhaps a photo collection. A photo collection seems more fitting. Still angry, okay? I absolutely am not into a single word from the bad dragon. Again, don't call her that, god damn it! This one is Lankado's rift. A memory escape from the last time I visited Senadina's homeland. Huh? Even with dragon scales to grant immortality, the death of a star still comes hand in hand with the collapse of everything. I remember its crumbling towers. I remember its reflection sinking in the sunset, and then what happened after that? I'm not telling you anymore. Objection overruled. Too late now. Layla's already broken the rules. So what? I'm still mad at you. I'm not gonna go along with your crooked logic, and since you already broken the rules, you might as well break a few more. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Didn't little Layla always want to visit the dragon's lair? It's just like how we bring out candy when guests come over. Little Layla, would you like some star candy? Liar, you're not even holding star candy. Don't think that trick's gonna work on me forever. True enough. If Nara loves candy jar, can always soothe Layla's anger. Perhaps too, that would count as my non-claim of immortality. Of course not. How can something that important possibly have anything to do with me? Nala, you're not allowed to joke so casually about your mission. Why'd you suddenly go quiet? You've been unusually talkative today. Enough for a week. No, an entire month. Alright. I know you have absolutely no sense of time, but no suddenly going silent. Since you invited me here as your guest, you're not allowed to slack off. Be a proper guide and answer every question and tell me everything you know. Then the tour's over, let me out immediately. Got it? And let's begin here. Huh? Why start here? Because this is where I was born. Perhaps it's where all that would become me first awakened to consciousness. Or perhaps it was where a single thought belonged to the dragon was caught by all that would become me. Either way, this is my beginning. Oh, so you had an experience like that too? At the time, was there a dragon by your side, keeping watch over you? No. We have no such tradition. The inheritance of our kind is etched into dragon blood. As for my own blood, it was nothing more than a single thought. A thought? How beautiful. Shiny and sparkly, how beautiful. The newborn life with her gaze was the first longing. In that hazy instant seemed to hear destiny call her name. A single look skywards was enough to awaken the wish to travel far. And so, without needing guidance, the dragon was destined to embark on a journey. Light is the proof that one had offered their warmth to the world. Every star in the cosmos shines, and every life that walks the earth shines as well. So, whether in heavens or ground, there'll always be another destination waiting for you. That's how you end up traveling to so many places, right? Yeah. Even after journeying that many places, you still keep your home carefully tucked away in a bag you carry with you? Could it be that you're actually a really sentimental dragon? It's like how I especially love the little pillow Senna made for me. Even though it's been squished flatter and flatter, and I've grown up since then, when I rest my head in it now, it feels so very thin. But it's just so soft. Having it close makes me feel safe. I think one day, moving into a really big house I designed, I'll bring it with me too. She started talking about pillows and it made me realize my back is sore. So, the very same little pillow will still be in Little Leia's god residence. Is that what you call being sentimental? Even Senadina buys me a brand new pillow, I still place on top of it and sleep on it every night. You're the same way too, aren't you? I'm not particular on pillows, blankets, or mattresses. That's not what I meant. I know, I'm the same. That's why there's so many collectibles here. Then, I really did see so many just now. Photo collections, sculptures, trains, towering pillars, even a black hole! We agreed you'd be a good guide, so can you take me to see them? Of course. No, there's something else I want to ask you. No, I better ask later. Amazing! Is this the Ring of Rhea? It can't possibly be a black hole, right? I know a lot more than you think, so don't expect to fool me so easily. This is the Dead Star. Its mass is very, very small. Not enough to form the kind of indisable region you're imagining. Light can still pass through its surface and reach the tiny singularity. A collapsed little star? Created by meteorite and satellites? Then nothing in the world would remember it anymore. Why would you keep something like this here? Because it no longer belongs to anyone. When a star is still alive, it always belonged to many lives. That depends on it. Worship it. So even a dragon should never plunder a living star. Now that it no longer belongs to anyone, it can belong to me. That's only natural. What? That's still not right! Taking a dead little star isn't exactly noble either, Narala. Your magic collections are all worn and broken. Is that the reason? Sorry, calling it broken and worn is going a little far. But this one really does look like it's crashed upside down. Even the base is gone. Even if I call it the ruins of a train, would that make you feel any better? I remember it as a city with a flight to everyone else. That glittering radiance only ever appeared beneath the eaves of its homes. I never saw its daylight, but I know it met its end when a star suddenly crossed its soul into its orbit. An immense gravity tore it to pieces. What I picked up was its most intact fragment. Nala, all this was your journey this sorrowful? The universe is supposed to be vast after all. I'll keep the endings of all my memories here. The Dragon Witnesses goes a bit further than human records. Long enough to see they lived happily ever after, till death took them to slumber beneath the earth. All stories are generally like this. So are humans. Humans are like stars. No matter how splendid they are when they sparkle, they will eventually wither. Nala, you sound sad when you say that. So why should we keep talking about it? I want to hear some happy stories, happy memories. I know. Tell me about Senadina. Well, Senadina, that must be a beautiful, heartwarming, and happy story, right? Little Layla. I know there must be sad stories too, but you can't just tell me the happy ones for now, please? Then, come here. Oh, I can jump. I started to say that Nala means the timeless river. This name was a gift from Senna. I cherish it. When she calls me Nana, I feel warm and happy. My name's also a gift from Senna. The beautiful night. When she calls me, I feel warm and happy too. We're the same. No, you smiled a lot today. This is the only time I felt you were genuinely a little happier. Earlier, you kept trying to smile for me. And it was the same when you talked and talked. You wanted to do things you're not good at, like opening up, telling things you normally never would. I know this feeling very well. When I wanted Senna to think I could do it, but I wasn't sure myself. When I wanted everyone to believe in me, I acted the same way. Now, can you tell me what happened? Wait a minute, dragging me along without a word? No, what's wrong with you?
文明すら宿っていない星の衛星の一つが
planet does not yet have a
なぜ明
civilization.
滅するのか不思議に思わないか。
私に言われて
I
も
wouldn't understand
よ
even
く
if
わ
you
か
told
ら
me
ない
this.
けど
But I do know that if a celestial body has an atmosphere,
天体に大気があ
it
ると
will produce a central flash.
光が通過する
Wait, is
と
that
き
why you
に
chose this star?
い
途中
や
I told
私はただ
Senadina about this
そ
discovery.
のことをセナデ
She
ィアに
wakes
伝
up.
えただ
You
け
can ask her the reason in person.
レイラ
Little Layla,
もしかし
Are
て
you worried?
心配しているのか
I've heard that human children always like to ask their
人間の
parents
子
where they
供
came
は
from.
よく両親に
Senadina
自分のルー
understands,
ツ
so
に
don't
ついて
worry.
尋ね
心配はして
What I
るけど
meant is the first time Senna has been so
理由は別だよ。
weak and asleep for so long.
あんなに弱
She
く
used to
て
wake up every now and then.
長い
安心するとい
It's
い
okay, little
レ
Layla.
イラ
You have many reliable people
君
by
の
your
そば
side.
には信頼で
Feel like
きる
it?
人間が
They can't hold on.
たくさん
Just shout out your fears.
高度の人々
People that you think, your
最
friends
近で
usually
きた
made.
友達
Corona, Carly, Helia.
夢
We'll
追
definitely
い
show
人
up in time.
こ
But
ら
us too.
あなた
You
ちゃんと
actually remember
彼
their
女た
names?
ちの名前を覚
That's
えたの
red! You like them too?
賢く
They are smart and
頼もしい
reliable,
存在だから
especially
な
Corona. She smells the
特
same
に
as
夢
you.
追い人は
I know it's the first time we've met.
セナディアも
Senna also
そ
said
っく
we
り
were
だっ
alike
て言っ
宇宙を旅して
in
き
my
た
travels
私
through the
にとって
universe. It's extremely rare for two people to
同
smell
じ
alike.
匂いを持つ者二人に
Perhaps
出会
this
う
is
こ
also
と
one
は
of the reasons
めったに
Corona
なかっ
deserves
た
little Layla's trust.
竜のナハラが言う
I can't
匂
smell
い
what
の
dragons
こと
can,
はよくわ
but
からないけ
when I
ど
run with them, I can't help but wanting
夢
to
追
talk
い
to
人
her
と
more.
一緒彼女はいつもお姉さんみ
When
た
I
い
act
に
spoiler for a tantrum, she
わ
always
がままで
indulges
意
and
地っ
guides me
張
like
り
an
の
older
私
sister,
を
and
受け入
of
れて
course it's because
導
she
いてくれる
likes Senadina as much as I do.
夢追い人が
The Corona
君
Show's
の
sister
姉だ
from
という
Zephyr
なら
must be your younger sister.
あの
ちゃんと会ったことは
Even though
な
we
いけ
haven't
ど
officially met yet,
その
I
子の
remember
声
her
なら
voice.
覚えてるよ
Before Senna appeared, it was her voice that was
セ
keeping
ナ
me
ディアが
company.
なのに
But
私
as
の
more
周
and
り
more
にい
people
る人
gathered
た
around
ち
me,
が
I couldn't
ど
hear her
んどん
voice
増えて
anymore.
いくナハラ
Nala,
セナディアが目覚めた
when
ら
Senna wakes
セ
up,
ラピアム
let's
と
go
一
play
緒
with
に
Seraph.
遊ばない
This time, no matter where she hides, we have to find
そ
her,
の子が
okay?
どこにナハラ
Nala?
すまない
I'm sorry, little Layla.
しばらく
I want to be alone for a while,
一
little
人に
Layla.
なりたいんだ
Wait a moment, please.
ちょっとナハラ
Nala, wait, where are you going?
いきなり言われても全部覚えられないよしかも急にいなくなるなんて星の竜なのに大人げない だから映像集
No
の中は
wonder, even in the
逆さまの
pictures
画
in the
面ばっ
album.
かりなんだ
No wonder even the pictures in the album are upside down.
ここにあるのは
This
みん
place is
な
full of things like this.
壊れて
Broken and decayed.
朽ち果てたもの
Though she does have her reasons.
あんなの
How can
ずっと
anyone
見てて
feel
も
a
楽
good
しくない
feel good looking at these
本
other
当
two?
に世話
That
が焼け
dragon
る
really
竜
is
だ
a
ね
handful.
まずいまさか
Oh no, did I lose track of her? Well, she went up to her altar, huh?
見つけたナハラ
Found you! Nala, don't move!
話の途中
Do
で
you have any idea how rude it is to ditch someone and run off in the middle of a
すご
conversation?
く失礼だよわかった
Huh?
落ち込んでるなら理由
You
を
could
ちゃん
probably
と説
explain
明
why
し
you're
て
upset. Or at least told me if you didn't want to talk about it.
言いたくないって教え
Besides,
てよ
this is your house.
それに
You're the host and I'm the guest,
こ
which
こはあ
doubles
な
and
た
triples
の
the
家なんで
rudeness.
しょあなたの全然面
Like,
白くない
that
脅
weird
迫状も
kidnapping letter of
そう
yours wasn't funny at all.
本当に
You're super,
本
super
当にタッチ
mean.
が悪すぎる
If you let me
誘
go as
拐罪で
promised,
反
you'll be
省
grudging
出送り
admitting
に
you're
な
a
りた
bit
くないな
better
ら
and won't be
約束通りに
and won't report
私
your
を解放
kidnapping
して
stunt to the detention room.
改心まったく
You're an adult like
子
Santina
供
and
の
I'm a
私と違って
kid. You're always so
あなたはセ
childish.
ナディアと
Is
同
there
じ
a
大
difference
人
between
なの
dragons and
に
humans really that big?
いつも
すまない
I'm sorry,
Layla.
said Layla.
もういい
Forget it.
常識
Why
の
am
な
I
い
even
竜
getting
を
mad at
怒っ
you?
て
You
も
don't understand
どうせ
anything.
理解して
You're
も
just a
らえ
dragon
な
with no
いし
common sense.
悪
Who
意
would
なんて
blame a
ないって
guileless
分かって
dragon?
る
I don't know how to get along with you. Huh?
たくさんの話
I
を用意
prepared
し
many,
て
many things to say. Serious, sorrowful,
真面目な
calm,
話
joyful, sad.
悲しい
I
話
thought there would be
穏
very
やかな
important
話
words. Words I regret not telling you. So I prepared an unfamiliar version of myself to fulfill the mission. I want to fulfill. To change the you who could perhaps be changed. That's how it was supposed to be. What are you talking about? But I can't. The more time I spend with you, the more I become my usual self. The me who can sleep on a soft sofa at all times. During the day, the windows sparkle, the sunshine shines on my face. At night, the stars sparkle and the starlight shines into my dreams. He thinks of you a very beautiful city. Just as Senadina promised, it's quiet and wonderful. A dragon can witness a long, happy memory here. Perhaps when it comes to an end, I'll put it in my den as a memento of this place. Like putting away one photo album for another. Like putting away a tiny, tiny star. Yes. Little Layla, you're becoming more vigilant and smarter than I am. Humans are all like this. Because their limited lifespans, they learn everything much faster than dragons. In the blink of an eye, they learn to be born. In the turn of a head, they learn to grow up. And then, in an instant, they learn to say goodbye. Senadina's like that. So are you. It's just how humans are. I don't understand what Fanart was saying. It's been this way for a long time. I didn't know the name she mentioned, or the memory she spoke of were not my own. Gradually, I stopped talking to Nahara. I think she probably felt the same way. We still have a long time ahead of us. Long enough for her to stop being so willful. Long enough for me to understand her. I won't hurt her feeling her words, hurt her by words anymore, and we'll become a little closer. She'll always be there. Anyway, lazy. Like an exquisite and tender sculpture. Like a river that appears to be still from its timeless flow. Even if she slacks off, even if all she thinks about is eating. Yeah, even if she does nothing at all and lies on the couch. It's fine. And now, she seems to be saying goodbye to me. But her attempt is so clumsy. Clumsy enough for me to realize. I could have understood her. She isn't that hard to figure out, but always, I believe it isn't what I imagined either. She is too. She seems so sad. She made me feel even sadder. Nala, where are you going? Can you tell me? If you don't want to, can you tell me about something else? Like, who sculpted the statue for you? And what about those murals? I made the relief murals. As those statues, they were gifts from humans. I remember the humans were tiny, yet worshipped massive things. They pledged to sculpt a statue, but they were too small. I knew they couldn't recreate a dragon's true form, so I took on a human form. When I returned as promised, I found they had actually sculpted 2 identical star dragon statues. Oh, there are still other gifts, aren't there? I want to hear more about you. Oh, and if Senadina was here, she'd definitely suggest that we play a game, where the winner asks a question and the loser answers. How about we play 1, 2, 3 Little Knight? Do you remember? Because Latusta was always overly serious. Senadina said stuff like, don't be stiff like a statue. That's how the game got its name. Right, stand here. You can only turn around after finishing the whole sentence. If I move, I lose. Otherwise, I win and I get to ask a question. I won't ask questions if you don't want to answer. But apart from if you have to answer me. If I manage to touch you in the end and win the ultimate victory, you have to agree to one condition. Oh, Layla. I know you've always been good at all kinds of games. Stop bragging! You ready? 1, 2, 3. Little Knight. 4, 5, 6. Step forward. 7, 8, 9. Turn around. 7, 8, 9. Turn around. See who got caught. I won! Did you secretly drink the Baba Mumu Hoo Hoo tea that Senadina bought for me? I didn't. Latos drank it. I don't believe you. New rule, no lying. 8,
次
9.
の質問。
Next question.
図書館の準備は
Do you hate the job of setting up the
ずっと気
library?
になってたん
I'm
だ。
really curious. After all, setting your picture is perfect for you. How could you not like it?
仕事自体は
I
嫌
don't
い
hate
で
the
はない
job.
が
It's just the first book I collected. Told a terrible
最初に
story.
集めた本の
And I
中
didn't
身は
like it. It made me very
嫌な
unhappy.
話だったんだ
So I plan to wait until I forget about it.
私の好み
つまり、
あ
今でも忘れてないってこと？
So you just keep thinking about it?
一体ど
What kind of
ん
story
な
can
物語
make you
だった
dislike it
の？
that much?
それはまた
Those
別
are
の
two
質問
other
だろ
questions.
すぐセナディアの真似
We're
をする。
cooking Senadina again.
あと
A
少し。
bit more and I win.
あと私が欲しい約
Actually,
束は
I
ゲー
decided
ムを
my
提
request
案
for
す
I
る前から
request to
決
play
め
this
て
game.
たの。
Doesn't matter if Lana doesn't want to
ナハラ
ask for my help.
私に助けを
She just
求
wants
め
me
な
to
く
be a
たって
listener.
いい。
I'll stay by her side.
夢追い人から大事なこ
I
とを
learned
学
something
ん
very
だの。
important from Crona. I'll tell Nala, but no matter what happens, I'll
私も
face
一
it
緒に
together
向
with
き
her.
合うってどんな状況でも
So if things really, really aren't that bad, we don't need to think about how to say goodbye right
ま
now.
だ別
But
れる時じゃない。
how should I comfort Sad River? I think I should say this.
ナハラを
Nala,
抱き
I
し
want
め
to
た
give
い
you a。hug.
レイ
Layla?
頼む
I ask of you, I beg you,
その子は見
don't
逃して
treat
くれ
her
ない
like that.
ただのデータ生命体じゃない。
She's a database life form.
なら
Then what am I
君
in
に
your
とって
eyes?
私はな
ナハラ、
Nala.
長夜の祭
Upon
壇
the
で
altar of a long
生贄を
night,
捧げ
someone
る
must
祭
be
司
the
が
priest
必
of
要
the
な。
sacrificial offering.
その
If not
役
you,
割
then
を
the
果た
toast.
す者は彼女を殺し
Kill
なさ
her.
い。あなたに
You
選
have
択
no
の余地は
choice.
ない。
永遠を手にした賢
Why
者
would a wise man holding
なぜ過ぎ
eternity
去る一
see
瞬を
say
呼
to a
び止め
fleeting moment?
綺麗だと
Stay a
称える
while.
のだ
You're so beautiful.
空にあるあまたの星
There are many stars in the night sky.
どれも
In the eyes of
人の目を引
humans,
きつけ
every
る
one of them
輝きを持って
sparkles a captivating radiance.
星に生きる
There
あ
are
また
many
の
lives on
命
the
は
stars. In the eyes of a
どれも
dragon,
竜
every
の
one
目
of
を
them
温め
unknowingly and quietly
静かな
glows with a
光を
warm
放ってい
halo.
る星の明
The
滅
stars
は
twinkle as if they're blinking.
まるで長く見ていると
Staring for too long makes the
竜で
dragon
も
want to
瞬
blink
きした
too.
くなるものだ
Wants a dragon eyes close. When are they open again? Those warm halos
一度
are
閉じ
blinking
た目を
momentarily.
再び開いたらきしさ
One, two, three,
な
good night.
が
Four, five, six,
こ
step forward.
ろ
Look, a dragon! A really, really big dragon!
見ればわかるさ。
Just one look, you
こ
know.
の世に
There's
竜
no
よ
creature
り
in the
大
world
き
bigger
な
than a
生物は
dragon.
いない。
God exists. This must be what they look like, right?
あなた様の彫
May
像
we
を
build a
作らせ
statue
て
of
いた
you?
だけませんか
It may take a very long time, but we'd be more than happy to do
で
it.
やりたいだけ
It
なの
might
で
even take several
何
generations,
世
but
代
we'll get
も
it
待
done.
ってるし
竜よ。
Dragon. Great giant
偉
dragon.
大で巨大
Shelter
な
us so we
る
have enough
竜
time to
よ。
fulfill our promise. Please.
どう
Shelter us.
つか
7, 8,
ま
9. Turn around.
の
See who got caught.
偉大で
The
巨大
great
な
giant
る竜
dragon
神よ
god.
きし
2,
さ
3, low 9.
まが
おい竜
Hey
王よ
dragon, can you spar with
俺
us?
と勝負してくれないか俺はこの国
I want to
最
become
強
the
の
strongest
剣
swordman
士
in
に
this
なって
country.
守りたいもの
I'm
全てを
using
この
the
剣
sword
に
to
守
protect
護したいんだ
everything I want to protect.
興味ない
Why aren't you interested at all? If you beat me, I'll give you a candlestick. How about that?
いつの時代の人間も
No matter the
様
era,
々な光源
different
によっ
light
て
sources
暗
have
闇から守られてきた
persistently protected humanity against the
lamp,
hands of darkness.
伝統
Parafax wax,
この桜もそう
kerosene,
だ
and electric lamps.
だから
There's
手元に
candlestick
置
as
くと決め
well,
たんだ
which is why I kept it.
俺たちって
Don't you think we're quite
似た
alike?
ものできないってどういう
What do you mean I
意味
can't do it?
あまり俺を
Don't
見るなよ
underestimate me. All the books say
本
the
当
same
に書い
thing.
てあるんだ
Once humans have something they want to
人間は
protect
守りたいものが
and
できた
become
ら
the strongest in the
最強になる
world,
って
just wait and see. I'll prove it to you.
つか
God damn, the first half is her first meeting. The second half is at the end.
通りすが
It's like
り
a
の
mighty dragon
強
passing
き
by.
り
生まれたばかりの竜は
Look at the starry sky. The newborn dragon understood her mission.
自らの
She
使
had
命
to
を
find
悟っ
it.
た
The permanence belonging to her must be sparkling
す
too.
なわち美しく
Beautiful, vibrant,
鮮や
timeless,
かで
running counter to the
永
chaos.
遠に
Sort of
存
the
在する
universe.
もそこにある
It
は
should
ず
be right there, but
誰だ
see who got caught.
これをお読みになった
By the time you
こ
read
のメッ
this,
セー
by the
ジ
time you hear
を
this
お
message,
聞きになっ
by the
た
time you
頃
visit,
から再びここを
I've departed this
訪れる
world
こと
a
には
long, long time
私はきっ
ago.
と
So brief, merely a
短か
flash, a blink, a heartbeat, just a moment of
それ
looking
は
back.
わずかそのような
Such
命
a
が
life, how could it possibly
宙
hold the
へと
potential
至
to
る可能
reach
性を秘めてい
permanence?
る私には
I don't understand.
喫
1, 2, 3, little knight. 4, 5, 6, chin up high.
青函旅行か
Space travel. I'm so envious. Oh, we've been talking for so long, but I haven't asked your name yet. I'm Senadina, and you are...
分かってる
Yeah, I know that's why I came to ask for your help, but it's not fair to you. I don't know how long it'll take us to find a suitable planet.
ナナ
No, no.
戦火に包まれた
There's
焦土
always
か
a
ら
firefly that says
別れを
goodnight
告
to
げ
the
る蛍がい
war-scorched
つ
earth,
か現れて
then flies high into the sky to
Then
become a
taka
free and shining
kumaiagari.
star in the universe.
お友達見つけ
7,
た
8, 9. Follow me. You're a good friend of mine.
ナナこの
No,
ゲーム
no,
の
the
コ
trick
ツ
of
は
the game is taking by surprise and catching him off
レイ
guard.
ラもよく聞いて
You're
て
joining too, little Layla.
振り
Listen
返
up.
るとき
You
は
gotta
シャ
turn
ッ
around
と
fast. Whoosh!
もちろん
You
近
gotta
づく
move
と
it
きは
fast
素早く
too.
ねそして
When you're close, go
近づい
bang
たら
bang.
と
Is that
そうな
so?
んだ
High first, then appear with a whoosh.
シャッ
Bang
と
bang.
現れるそれから
That may sound like hitting something, but Elnora's back is really hard when she turns to the
何かを
dragon.
たた違う
What's
違う
going on in that little head of
勝利の
yours?
太
Of course, it's
鼓
not
の
the
音だ
bang
よ
bang, it's the bang bang of
まあ
victory.
でもレイラの言う
If
通
we
り
do
か
what
も
Lil Liz suggested, it'd be like knocking on a door, so we can have a heart to heart. I can't wait. Ready?
準備はいいか
Perish? Hello, official Siren. Welcome on in.
いいよ
Ready?
レイラったらすぐ引っかかっちゃ
Whoa,
うんだ
little
から
Layla. You fell for it.
声を出したら
If you make a
ナナに位
sound,
置が
Nana
取れ
wouldn't
ちゃ
know
う
where you're hiding.
振り向く
She'll
時
lock
に
into your
狙わ
position
れ
as
る
soon
から
as
危
she turns
険だよ
around, which is super dangerous.
そ
Is that how it
そうな
works?
の
Ah! No, you're so sneaky. You'll still have anything from my fridge. Joke's on you. My fridge is empty because I haven't gone food shopping yet. The only thing I've got is milk that I've half drunk.
騎士様が転んだ
Yeah.
よし隙あ
You
り
didn't say
今
clue.
回はセナディアの勝ち
Hey, wide open. This is Senadina's victory.
セナディアす
Senadina's amazing.
ごいなほ
No,
らもしかして今
we just spacing out. I just realized where I knew Siren from. Right here. My god, you'll have to excuse me. It's been a while since I played the first chapter. How are you doing anyway? And how are things? How are you enjoying? I'm guessing you play Impact Third as well to have found me. How are you enjoying the game? How do you feel about the game leaving chapters soon? And entering episodic?
ん実
So
力
we
じゃ
won
な
this
くて
time
運
because
で
of
勝
luck.
ったの
Not my skill.
まあいい
Oh well,
か
a win is a win.
勝ちはさあさ
Exactly, a win is a win.
何を笑って
What are
る
you
の
laughing at now, Alar?
なら
If you're not convinced,
納
then
得いかないなら
then I'll
私
play
が
with me
もう
once
一回
more.
絶対一緒だよ
789, don't let go. We'll be friends forever.
ああ
Yeah,
彼女た
only
ちだ
they
け
are
は
special.
特別何度振り返って
No
も
matter how many times I look
ずっ
back,
とそこにいる
there they always are.
一瞬で
They
枯れる
won't
ことも
wither in an instant.
瞬
Nor
く
will
間
they
に
vanish in a
消
split
える
second.
こともないセナディアは
Senadina was
か
once
つて
human,
人間だった
a tragic miracle born from the
災
arbitrary
いの竜
scale
が
of
気
a
まぐれに残
calamitous
した
dragon.
レイラ
Little Leia.
彼女
Is the
は
child
セナ
Senadina
ディアが
cares
世
for.
話をしていた子供だ
Therefore, the child of humans.
彼女たちは
Time flows
時の
slowly
流れ
on
を
for
た
them,
どって
aligning so
ゆっくりと進む。
coincidentally and perfectly with the dragon's perception.
偶然ゆえに
Thus, the
星の
Star
竜は
Dragon
つ
was
かの
able
間
to
に
glimpse
宿
the
る
course of a
命
life,
の奇跡を垣
dwelling
間見
in
る
the
ことがで
inferior.
きた
How exactly everything
彼
that
女を
constituted
形作
her
るすべてが
came together to
どうや
birth
って
the consciousness of
刹
life
那
in
の
an
中で
instant,
性の意識を育
and how
み
it blossomed with such
属性
vitality.
の営みに人のごとく
As
鮮やか
vibrant as a human,
竜のご
as
とく永遠
timeless as a dragon.
竜の長い時の中で
I thought I would one day see her to grow up
あの子の
over a
成長を
dragon's long
見
lifespan.
ていられ静か
She's probably a
で優し
gentle
い
and
子で
quiet child, yet
時
in
々
certain hazy moments, I
Senadina
can
の
see
面影と
Senadina in her,
まるで
just like,
はん
yeah, now I realized. It was hinted earlier that she kind of had an idea. The two of them smiled together, their eyes crinkling, candy bulging at the exact same side of their face. At first glance, even their expressions were identical.
美
Identical. Identical. God damn it. I'm a little bit dyslexic. It's delicious. Of course, it's Fanart. Aw, seeing two happy faces come together is too adorable. My heart's melting. Nana, come look! Nana? What arrived is not only darkness, but also light. The warrior of darkness and light has arrived! Someone play the Final Fantasy fanfare! This time, the moment I look back, I think I saw my favorite little flower seedling. Because it's most likely, even if we're gone, she'll still grow up beautifully. Shiny and sparkly. How beautiful. I am no longer a dragon, I am a magpie. I like shiny. Why would a dragon travel the universe alone, willingly confine herself to a single corner? I think I already have that answer. On the first day of building the Grand Library Collection, I found a story. A demon deceived a wise man, wagering endless time to make a pact with him. If he forever pursued the world's beauty, his time would never fade. But if he indulged in momentary satisfaction, his life would be ceased. The wise man traveled the world, witnessing countless sparkles, beauties being crushed and destroyed, until he went blind, captivated by the fate light of his fantasies. I hated the story, and I hated myself for seeming to be bound by it. Now I still hate the story because what the wise man saw in an instant should not have been an illusion. I hope, I believe, it was always this beautiful. If another dragon passes through here, stops in the dragon's den, and asks if the end of this long journey was just one person. Yes. The Star Dragon will answer her. Yes. It is for one person. Even if it's not now, but in the distant future. Even if it's to save our lonely child from obsession and suffering. The Star Dragon will gladly offer up the final strength for the Dragon Scion. To a dragon, what lies between the present and the future is but a fleeting moment. So, what does it matter? I still would love to play Nara Love in Final Fantasy. Oh, we've been moved forward. When that time comes, put the shackles on me. Let the hands of time stop and the threads of fate drop. Oh, sounds like I gotta be 1 second. I will be right back. No, it's going by itself. It was finally the promised day. Now I can go. So, I practiced all night, went straight to the meeting point. Her friend didn't answer, only quickening her pace to complete her 5th lap of an out-and-back race, walking right in front of her. I barely slept last night. My head's spinning as it is. Just a friendly reminder, right now you look like... Oh wait, you are an evil, hypnotic pendulum. You're gonna summon monsters that are between the 2 pendulum levels, and that's not cool. I'm gonna fall asleep in a sec if you don't carry me. Oh, and you'll have to carry me even. For a lie, the intensity of our actual training is already approaching Zichu's highest standards. It currently continues to push itself beyond even that. The condition really worries me. After the countdown restarted, she's been a different person. More focused, more driven, more fierce. It's a good thing, but unsettling thoughts keep feeding into my mind. I'm experienced with this kind of mood before. Desperately clutching at every straw because I refuse to give up. That's why I'm even more afraid that she's burning herself out. If I said I wasn't worried at all, I'd be lying. You know me, I'm the biggest advocate for... Come on, finish my sentence. Getting enough sleep before a fight. Since you feel the same way, let's figure out how to say to calm her nerves. You know I'm not very good at this. How
そ
about
のまま夢
repeating
追い
what
人
they
に
just
伝えてみたら
what you just said to them word for word?
それで本当
Would
に
that
解決す
really
るの
solve
か
the
な
problem?
いずれにせよ
Oh, just
ここ
staying
にいて
here
も
certainly
解決しない
won't. Come on, let's go.
行こう
We can figure out the
答
answer
えは
on the
道中で
way.
考えれば案内はヘリア君に任せよ
I still can't believe that I've been visited by the official
ま
Siren
ったく
man.
それ
I
って
feel
いつも
blessed.
通
My
りじゃ
account has
ない
been blessed.
本当に冗談が通じないね
Oh, there's gonna be enemies. You don't give me attacks without there being enemies. Ooh. This is a partially new area.
諸エエリ
Dawnshire
ア
District.
諸エエリ
What is it called that anyway? It's kind of a
アどうしてこんな
mouthful.
名前なんだろう
あけぼのは天地を分け
Where dawn and shadow first
光と
part,
なる
and darkness comes to light. Got used like in your reading, didn't I?
はいはい
Yeah,
私
yeah,
の負け
lost.
てっきり地球の理
Oh,
論
you're
に
gonna
火星
say
が
that I'm
通用
using
し
an
ない
Earth
よ
book to solve Mars
なんて言われる
problems.
かと思う
先を越され
Oh,
ちゃっ
you
た
beat
から
me
ね
to it.
でも考えてみれ
Come
ば
to think of it.
太陽の
Giving a
光が
place that
届
would
か
never
ない
see
場
the
所
sun a name
希
full
望
of
の名前を
hope
つ
sounds
けるの
exactly like something Senna
い
would
かに
do.
もせなる
Yeah.
コラリ
Coralie
冗談を
doesn't
口
seem to
に
be
し
in
て
the
る気
mood
分
for
じゃないみたい
jokes.
だ
Nope. Whoa, we're moving. Wait, what? Are we moving? Oh, wait, what's actually moving here? It's like an entire wall is moving. Oh, that's a pipe. What the hell? The entire... Huh? That's so
津
weird.
波は終わったけど隙間は時々
Oh,
出て
there
く
we
る
go. There's enemies we were promised.
隙間特攻隊に日課の身の回りで諸エエリアを見落とさないよう注意しておかないと
Trying what game that now makes me think of just sitting there and shooting.
やっぱり後でよ私たち
Lower the power, lower the power! If it's any lower, it won't fire! Well, that's not Sealy.
諸エエリアって今日は一時封鎖されてるんだっけ
迷い込んだ
Well, there she is. There's Yuyan. More monsters watching me.
待って
Wait. It's us. They said as they got blasted off the side of the bridge. A dazzling laser beat grazed past, sending several ripples across the pool in the Sunshine District. It also sent Yuyan sprawling to the ground, babbling apologies while dropping to her knees before Coralie and Helia. What kind of friendly fire was that? The future, two flowers of the future, and the fate of Defang was ruined by my cannon? Good thing I'm in time. Thank you, Helia.
本能に任せてユー
Actually,
の
my
武器を
instinct
切
just now
り
was to
飛ば
take
し
the
ちゃった
weapon
から
out of Yuyan's
理性
hands.
が残っててよ
Thankfully, Reason held me back. If I
もし
kicked too
力加減を間
hard
違
and
えて
broke
壊
it,
した
she'd
ら
definitely cry.
お腹せ気にしないで
You're welcome.
夢
You
追
need
い
to
人
see
に
Chronorov?
に来た
もちろん
Of course.
夢追い
Come
人
an
と
8-year-old
したら
Coralie and left a note saying goodbye, Professor. I'm heading to battle this morning. She didn't even wake me up. I'm a teacher for crying out loud. Even if I don't have what it takes to actually fire a few shots at that stupid dragon, at least I could do is see my student off, but she isn't with you?
うん
Yeah,
みんな別々に
we've
訓
been
練す
training
るから
separately,
顔を
so
合わせ
we
るの
only
は
really see each
夜
other
の
when
休憩
resting
時
at
間
night
と
or heading out in
朝
the
の
morning.
出発の時
This
くらいなんだ
morning was an exception.
手紙も残さずに
She didn't even leave you guys a note?
それにしても彼女ったら
Even the
週
Doomsday
末特
Commando's
攻隊
taking
が交代
stiff
制で
sparring.
練習に付き合ってくれたのに
She thinks alternating between her left and right hands counts as taking shifts.
本当
Enough
に
talk.
呆れちゃ
Let's
った
go. Let's
私たち
Ilya,
も
you
早く
take the
行きましょ
lead.
オッケー
No, true.
確かにここには
Considering there are
隙間
still
が残っ
rifts
てるし
here, combat
戦
personnel
える
should
人
lead
が
the
道
way.
を切り
それも
No, it's I left in a hurry and forgot my map.
失礼ながら言う
You always been so bold to ask how long the unit
い
has
つ
been
から
lost
ここで
here.
迷子に
Bold of you to ask.
考え事
What's on your mind?
偵察に出る前は
For scouting a
終
path,
わりに通
I've
じ
got
る
only
道は
one path led
一
to the
本しか
destination.
ないって思
But
って
after
たけど
walking it, I realized
実際道は互いに
paths
交差するし
intersect. And we
別
could
の
even
分
run
岐か
into
ら迷い
Yuya,
込んだ
who
ユ
got
ー
lost
と
and
出会
wandered
え
from
た
another fort.
つまり
course, the prerequisite for crossing paths is that we all took the first steps towards the same goal. You're right.
あんたの言う通りだね。
We can figure out the answers along the
道
way,
中で考え
because
れ
it
ば
will
いいん
reveal
だ。
itself.
なかなかうまいことを
You
言
sure
う
have
ね
a way with words, Helia.
そっちこそ
And what are you thinking?
何かそんなの
Thinking about...
ないよ。
What could I possibly be thinking about?
絶対ろくでもないことを考えてるに決まってる。
Probably is totally thinking up some nonsense.
ねえ。
So do we get her as an astral now?
迷子の話を
Yuyun is the current astral. So can we summon her as an
一
astral?
生のお願いなら真剣に考えてもいいよ。もちろん。
Because that would be pretty cool.
どうしてまだ隙間があるわけ？落ち着いて。コード人にとっては日常の一部なんだから。火力支援をお願い。戦場を一掃する。行くよ、ユーン。
Yep, there she is.
あんた任せて。ぼーっとしないで。
Orbital cannon. How did I know she would have an orbital cannon?
消失力なのに恐ろしい威力だ。帰ったらまた調整するね。飛び箱
Jumping on boxes. Isn't gnarly supposed to be an energy saving dragon? Why should you have to put him in a remote
どうしてわざわざ省エリアみたいなど田舎の歩きもしかして
Perhaps Narlock thinks this is between her and us.
関係の人
There's
を
no need
巻き
to
込み
involve
た
the
くない
innocent.
とか。
Listen to yourself. Aren't the three of you and Layla innocent too? I came to join you and Senna. It's okay, Sarah. Don't mind you joining Senna and me. In fact, I'd love to read your stories, especially those about the little lion and little deer. If one day the little dinosaur become the big lion from the future, and the little deer become the baby deer from the past, and they meet again under unexpected circumstances, what do you think? No, I can't talk to them in my story writing mode. Once I do that, every word I say and every move they make will make me unable to resist imagining new stories. What's she doing? Projecting clone jutsu? She probably rehearsed the conversation in advance so she can speak properly with the person she admires. How do you know? I have a friend that's also like that. Let's go then. I'll cheer for her. You can ask your friend to pass on some experience. Little Lion, Little Deer. So, Child of the Stars prequel was written by you? That must make you Sephiroth, the other expert who taught Crona how to generate dreamlines using the box, right? Yun! Subtlety of a brick through a window. I've heard Crona muttering your name from time to time in the past couple days. First time meeting you here. You're also here, Secret Officer. Why didn't you just head out with me? I also wanted to invite you to here. But you were fast asleep at the time. That's why Crona left you a note. I was conserving my energy. Alright, since everyone's here, let's get going. Wait. Did we interrupt Sarah's rehearsal halfway through? Shouldn't she be prepared a bit more? It's enough, actually. Or sparring. Whenever I wanted to whisper something to Crona, my mental rehearsals would be interrupted by Doomsday Commandos, who were more authentic and eager to care for her. At first I was a bit frustrated, but over time, I grew accustomed to it, and I spend less and less time immersed in my inner world. Now, I just gotta look forward to being interrupted by everyone, because that moment is very special. It makes me feel, even if my mind often wanders for a world, I'm still living together with everyone. Give me 1 second. Oh,
わかる。
I understand. The feeling of being alive, isn't it?
レイラと一緒にいると
When I'm with Layla,
い
I
つ
seem
彼
to
女
look forward to her abruptly asking me a weird
質問を
question.
してくる。一緒に考
We
えて
think together, come up with energy,
一緒に悩
come
ん
up
で
empty together,
つま
and
ず
buy
いた
ice
時
cream
なんか
together.
も一緒にアイ
To
ス
treat
を買いに
ourselves
行
for
くの。
trying our best, even if we didn't work it
答えは
out.
出せなかったけど、一生懸命考えた自分たちへのご褒美としてね。じゃあヘリアは
What was that about Helia?
言ったことをそのまま夢追い人
You
に
say
伝えれば
if
いい
we
って
could repeat what we said to
あんたが
Corona
言っ
for
たん
word
でし
for
ょ
word.
も
But
ち
I've
ろん
improved my idea, so
私の
it
考え
won't be word
は
for
もっ
word.
とはっきり
どういう
Jeez,
こ
what's
と
going on?
ヘリアまで準備
But
OK
even
ってわ
Helia
け
needs to prepare a bit more.
も
This
しか
could
したら
be the final war, you know.
これが最後の戦いに
If
なる
we're
かも
unlucky,
しれ
something
ない
even
し
worse might break out on top of it. Change is a good thing. Being honest with each other is a good thing. And moving forward is also a good thing. This was supposed to be the antidote they knew so well. But the apocalypse was not a nightmare born from the mind, but rather a muddy path beneath our feet leading straight to a cliff. Especially after Coraline opened up to the two of them from what she had gone through in the respective dream. The unrelenting sense of urgency weighed heavier and heavier on Coraline's heart.
私たちの力は疑ってない。
I never doubted our abilities, but I'm still a bit
ちょっと緊張する。
nervous. Nervous that I can't control my emotions right now. And
し
nervous
ば
that
らくコントロールできそうにないし、
Corona even more
夢追い
nervous.
人。
言うは安く行うは
It's always
形
easier
だ
than
から
done.
ね
Said than done.
ごめん
After all, I
私が
claim to be a
緊張する
nervous
役を取っ
spot
ちゃったせいで
first, leaving you
あんたにムー
to
ド
lighten
メ
the
ーカー
mood.
を押し付けてた
Too bad I figured out on the way here while you.
はいはい。
Alright,
これで
alright.
全員に知られ
Now
たね。
everyone knows.
コラリーお姉ちゃ
Caroline,
ん。
I've heard similar voices in the heart of
た
many
くさんの
people.
人あなたが
I
大好
love you
き
so
で
much. I'm worried about
す
you.
ごく
I don't
心
want to
配
push
で
stuff. I don't want to lose you.
無理けど
But I don't
そ
know
れ
how
を
to tell
ど
you.
う
Mm.
みんなが口に
I
し
think the
な
reason
かっ
it's
た
so
の
hard
は
to say those words aloud is
言
because
葉が重
everyone
くな
finds
る
them
からだ
heavy.
と口にしたら
So heavy that they can't help but worry once they are
聞いた
spoken.
人はきっと
The person who hears them
そ
will
の
be
重み
anchored to
に
the
縛
spot,
られて
unable to walk
動
an
けな
inch,
くなっちゃう。
much less stride in the direction those
も
words
しく
intended.
は誰もが
I
心を
deeply
通わ
wish
せられ
everyone
る
could
ことを
truly
強
understand
く
each other,
願ってるけど
but I've gradually come to realize that some
言葉
words
に
don't
しなくて
necessarily
いいこ
need
と
to be
もあ
spoken
る。
out loud.
ユーンが
When
レイラ
Yuyan
お
was
姉ちゃんと
recounting
アイ
eating
スを
ice
食
cream
べ
with
る
Layla,
話
when
をした
Carla and
時
Healy
は
were talking, and when Senna and
コラ
Corona
リ
were
ーお
holding
姉
hands,
ちゃんとヘリアお
your
姉
eyes
ち
were
ゃ
all
んが話
sparkling.
してたと心の声
Inner
が
voices don't sparkle like
あん
that.
な眩しい。ほんとセラ先生
Seriously, but
私を弟子
Senna,
にしてく
would
れ
you
ない
mind taking on another student?
セナしばらく
Senna,
の
I
間
want to entrust
巡り
the
合い手
adventurer's
帳を
notes
預
to
けて
you
も
this,
いい
for the time being.
こういう状況じゃ
In a situation like this, I kind of don't want to say yes.
セナには見せたくないこ
I've
とが
recorded
書
some
かれ
things
て
in
る
here
の
that only
でも
Senna is allowed
セナは
to
き
see.
っと好奇心を抑えられないで
But I
し
know
ょ
she won't be able to
だ
hold
から
back a
セナに
curiosity
見ら
to
れ
take
る
a
前
peek.
にレイ
So,
ナに仲直りした
we'll
ナ
get
ナ
back
と
before you
一
do.
緒に帰ってく
Bring
る
little
の
Layla and Naralab, who's made peace along with us. How about that?
そうこなくっちゃ
That's more like it.
高度の神様って優し
How
すぎ
could
る
the
ね
god of Thing be so
それだけ
accommodating?
じゃ足りない
No,
よ
I'm doubling down.
夢追い人が次のあく
We'll
びを
be
する
back
前
while
に戻
Corona
って
can
き
even
て
let out another yawn.
徹
I'm
底
all
的に
forced to
寝
catch
か
up
せてや
with
る
you, seriously.
うん
Yeah,
私も
I
賛成
completely agree. Guys, sorry
心
for
配か
making
け
you
てごめ
worry.
ん分かってるならいい
Well, how'd you know?
それで
So, how are you
ど
gonna
うやっ
make
て
it up
誠意
to
を見
us?
せるの大魔王コラリー
Since
さん
Lady
と
Coraline, the
そ
Dark
の
Lord,
最
and
強の
Dame
騎士ヘリア
Helia,
がそこ
her
まで言う
strongest
なら
knight, said
お
so.
となしく従
I have
う
no
しか
choice
ない
to
よね
obey. Otherwise,
じゃなきゃ美味しい
otherwise, you'll have to sell 100 cups of delicious Baba Moo Moo Hoo Hoo tea at the floating pool plaza.
はいは
Oh
い
my god,
分かったよ
she has that Meisho Doto mouth. I just realized if I didn't last time.
じゃあ
Yeah,
私は
how just find out by making read the story you
夢
didn't
追い
finish.
人のお姉ちゃん
We're
に
reading that day at the day thing
あの日
Central
最
Library.
後までそれはダメ
I'm not doing that.
二人が嫌み
If
たい
Senna
だ
and
か
Corona
ら
don't like it
言
at
い
all, I'll
直
say it
す
again. This time it's not a
今
joke,
回のは
but a
冗
blessing
談じゃな
from
く
the
て
bottom of my heart.
夢追い人のお
Corona,
姉ちゃ
no
ん
matter what happens, please always follow what your
何
heart
が
tells
起きて
you.
も
Now,
今ちゃんと同
when
じ
you
心の
return,
声を持つ
you'll
私
hear
に
it
帰
again.
ってくれよ
I promise.
約束せ物語の結末は
A story ending
良し悪
isn't
しだけ
limited
じ
to
ゃ
good or
決まら
bad.
ない
You
それ
should
に
just
あ
never
なたは
burn with the mission of
完
achieving a
璧な
perfect
結
ending.
末を迎え自分が正し
Choose
いと
your
思う
path.
道を
You
選び
believe
な
is
さい
right. If you get tired, just come back to your
疲れ
friends
た
and
ら放課
relax.
後みたいに
Like school's over.
友達と
I
気楽
can't
に
cook, but
戻
I'll
って
treat
き
you all
て
to a big meal.
なら先
Don't
生
have
も
to tell you to be
ちゃん
ready
と
to
お
break
財
the
布を
bank.
用意しておいて。
あなたは私のレ
You're
イ
my
ラで
Layla. More than that,
みんなの
you're
夢追い
everyone's
人
Crona.
だから
Make sure you come back
コナ
safely
リ
with
や
Coraline and
ヘリと一緒
Helia.
にやりたいことを思い切りやっちゃ
Go
って
do everything you want to do,
あなたにこれ以上失わせな
so
い
that
た
you
めに
never have to lose anything again. This time, I swear to.
今度こそ
ここだね。ここって本当にナハラの家なの？どうしてこんな。
Is this really Narlub's home? How did it end up like this?
ああ
Whoa.
最初から強
Red
化
for
フォー
run
ム
for
で押しかか
battle.
って
Looks like we
く
got
る
a fight in our hands.
心が乱れると
Looks
部
like
屋
the
も
inner
汚く
turmoil
なるって
manifests as a
本で
messy
読ん
room.
だことがあるよ。
Narlub might be lazy,
ナハラは
but
ちょ
she
っとサ
values
ボりがちだけど
cleanliness.
綺麗好き
You
な
can
人だか
imagine
ら
how tormented
き
she
っと
must be right
すご
now.
く苦しい。ここ最近考えて
Lately,
た
I've
の。
been thinking of a question.
もし最
If
後
Layla
に
is the one we
私たち
ultimately
と
have to
対峙
face,
するのが
why
レ
don't
イ
she
ラな
step
ら
in herself instead of
どうし
sending
て自
Narlub
分
in
から出
particular?
てこない？
奇遇だね
What a
私も変だな
coincidence.
って思って
I was
たん
thinking
だ
the same thing.
理
I
由
even
につ
came up
い
with
て
two answers.
2つ
How
の
about
推測を
you?
立てて
私も
Same here. First answer, she doesn't want to.
ソコームの中
In
で
a perspective dream, Layla deliberately created a different looking figure to avoid
セナと
directly
対峙する
confronting
ことを
Senna.
避けた。
While Narlub's
そ
ransom
れ
note
にナハラの
emphasized that
脅
the
迫状
punishment
に
would
も
escalate if
セ
Senna
ナが来
was
たら
present.
処罰を重くするって書いて。
悪いことをして
I
ママ
really
に
agree.
怒られるの
You're
が怖いってい
scared of
う
getting
結
scared of my
論に
mom theory
心
now.
の底から賛成するよ
If they're so terrified of mom
そんな
finding
に
out
怖
they're
いな
bad
ら
kids,
最初か
why
ら
don't you
悪
stop
い
doing
こと
bad
をしなければいい
things?
のに
What is up with these people?
なるほど。
So the
そう
second
いう
answer
こと
is
は
no.
2つその通り。
That's right.
彼女が
Her first
初めて
appearance was to
姿を
stop
現
Venus'
したの
atrocious
は
acts of
セ
destroying
クターを
Sector.
滅ぼそうとする
Her second
リタを
appearance
止め
was
るた
because
め
we
だっ
didn't
た。
follow her planned route,
そして
skipping
2度目は
stages until we arrived at
私た
the
ちが
sector.
さらに遡って考
If we
える
go back even further, like
例え
the
ば
billions of years I
ソコー
experienced
ム
in
で
the respective
私
dream,
が過ごした数億万
she
年
never
の
once
時の
appeared
中で
before Senna.
わずかではあるけど
I think a handful of times she
その
appeared
回
is
数も
enough to prove the point.
十分し彼女は神様だ
Perhaps
け
she's
ど
a god.
ビタがゼーレ先
She
輩
isn't
と
quite
戦った
as
時みたいに
omniscient
全
and
知全
omnipotent
能じゃ
as
ないのか
Vita
も
when Vita fought against Sealer Senpai.
ふんふん
Oh.
天気が見えてきたね
Our miserable future is something to look at.
リタはわざと姿を
I
消したっ
assume
て
that
いうことに
Vita
しておこう
disappeared for her purpose. On purpose for now.
だといいね
I hope so.
もし
If
レ
our
イラが
guess
姿
about
を
her
見せ
being
たがらず
unwilling and unable to
かつ見
correct
せられない状況だった
someone
としたら
powerful and worthy of Layla's trust
強
would
くて
naturally
信頼
become
に
the
足る
best
人こ
proxy
そ
to carry out her
彼
will.
女の意思どそして私の仕事は
The
全
more
力でそ
unwilling
れを
and
望んでないレイラ
unable Leia
この
is,
盤上まで引きずり
the
下ろす
more
こ
we must do everything in our power to force her to take the field.
とでも
However,
戦いの中で
Nabla
一番
remains
の
the
不確
greatest
定要素
variable
に
in
な
this
るのは
battle.
やっぱり
No one can
ナハラだ
guarantee
ね
that she's being controlled by Layla
彼女が
or
必ずしも
inside the
シ
system.
ステム外にいるレイラ
Rather
に
than
操
fighting
られ
us
てい
on
る
her
と
own
は限ら
accord.
ない
私はこの中で
I guess I'm the
一番
one
ナハラ
among
を
us who
よ
knows
く知って
Nara
る
the best.
不朽の
With
試練を
trials
受
of
けた時
evidence, I
私は
saw
彼
her,
女の
her infinite regret and guilt over the past.
だから
So, no matter what
今の
Nara
ナハラ
chooses
がどんな
now,
道
I
を選んでも
understand. Even if she
おかしく
stands
ないって
against
思ってる
us,
レイラにとって
for Layla,
これは
this
絶
is
対
an
に成
inevitable,
功させなくちゃいけない狩
inevitable
りなんだ
hunt.
私にとって
For me,
そんな過激な手段
you
を
already
取
prepared
る
to
つもり
resort
な
to
の
such
に
a radical measure.
まだその程度の
You're still
ことを
worrying
案
about
じて
that
いる
of all things. Haven't your experience in Oxia and Mike taught you
まだ
the
偽
limits
物
of
の
mere
限界を
imitations?
理解いいわ
Fine.
ならアジタ博士が
Dr.
最
Gina
も
will
シンプル
explain
な
on
言
simplest
葉
terms
で
and give you some
自信を持
confidence.
てるようにして
Based on the possibilities encompassed by the system,
システムが
the
網羅
prophetic
した
dream
可能性から
extrapolates
限りなく
will be infinitely close to reality.
そして私にとっては
To me,
手放せない唯一のチャ
this
ン
is
スで
still the only chance we
問題を
must
解決するために
chance we
は
must seize.
原因である
The
彼
key
女
to
に会うし
untying the knots lie with the one who tied it.
なら張り切って
And
いこ
let's do
う
this. Not all
レイ
Laylas
ラ
are
同士
created
だとしても
equal.
違いはある
Besides, our Layla has the winning strategy
こっ
figured
ちの
out.
レイラはもう打開
You
策を
and
見
dragons
つ
to a
け
fight
て
if
る
we weren't sure would win.
とにかく
Anyway,
全員警戒して
everyone needs to stay alert,
特に
especially you.
コラリーは以前リト
Lotos
スト
has
に
done
疲れ
real
を負わ
harm
されたし
before, so it's probable that Narla
同
has
じ
been
能
granted
力
the
を
same
持ってるかも
ability.
しれない
平気平気
No biggie, I
前回
respawned
ここ
right
で
here
復
last
活した
time.
し最悪
Worst
が
case
あったとしても
scenario,
もう
I
一
die
回
again.
死ぬだけなん
As if.
気を
I'll
つ
be
けるよ
careful.
あ
You
な
keep
た
an
た
eye
ち
on
も
me
ち
at
ゃん
all
と見て
times,
てくれ
right?
るよね
もちろん
Of course.
二度とあんなこと
I'll
は
never
さ
let
せ
that
ない
happen.
やっぱり待ち伏せか
I knew there'd be an ambush.
怪物たちまさかナハラのコレクション
影それちょうどいいユーンが改造してくれた装甲を試そう防げないよ本番前のトレーニングだね大丈夫そこを倒そう
I'm just trying to remember how all these characters worked. They leave it months in between, so I kind of
空を
lose
見て
knowledge of how the characters' combos work.
ナハラ
Oh, what are you thinking,
何を考
Aralaba?
えているの
心配しなくて
Don't worry,
大丈
thanks to
夫
my recent training and Yugen's
訓練と
modified my
ユーンのお
battle
か
suit.
げで
I can now maintain its form in the system
こ
much
の姿
longer.
を長く
Too bad she didn't figure
私の
out
装甲
my
を
battle
改造
suit
する目
yet.
処がまだ立って
So
ない
I'm
の
still
だ
sort
と
of
思った
scrimming
よ
and saving on energy. When
仕
we get
方ない
back,
から
you
私の
better
力
make
を
a
温
visit
存
and
させ
treat
て
me
も
to
ら
a
うよ
feast.
分かってる
Don't worry,
コラリーの
you'll have plenty of time to show
ま
off
だま
later.
だたく
任せて
Complete
新
with
しい
new
登
entrance
場
pose,
ポーズ
mind
も
you.
用意し
今の
What, she's gonna get a new A-spec weapon? That would make sense.
ナハラが近づいて
Her
きた
power's closing on. Going straight to the fight.
いきなり
I
やる
don't mind.
気どういうこと
What's going on? I can
So
go with the
cool,
Bowser's
that's
power
kinda
is surging, so why can't
ど
I
うして
use it?
使え
もしセナディアが現れたら厄介だった
If Senadine was to appear,
君
I'd
た
be
ちは約
I
束
would
を
be
守って
troubled.
くれたんだな
Fortunately, you kept your
褒美と
promise.
して
As a reward,
この戦いから
I
身を
grant you
引
the
く
right
権
to
利を
stay
与
out
え
of this
る
battle.
3対1が怖いだけ
Are
でし
you
ょ
afraid of a 3-on-1? You have to pull this stunt.
竜は運命を巡る
Dragons
争い
don't
を
like to
好
fight
ま
over
ない
destiny. And I imagine
コラリー
Coraline
も
wouldn't
同じだと
either.
思う
盛大な誤解だ
That's your
ね
biggest misconception
私
about
は
me.
喧嘩が
I
大好
love
きなん
fun.
だ
Hey, are you gonna do this or what?
私に任せて
Leave it to me.
その束縛
I'll undo
なるべく
whatever's
早く
restricting your
解くから
powers ASAP.
なは
Nala.
ら回りくどい話を
I don't
や
want
め
to
て
beat around the bush with you.
週末へのカウント
If
ダウン
you
が
knew
再
the
開した
Doomsday
のは
Countdown has
あな
resumed,
たが
it's
原
you.
因なんだよね
And are willing
こ
to
こで
stop it
手を
now
引いて
and let
レ
Layla
ーナを
go.
解放してくれたら
We can let
あ
bygones
な
be
たのことは
bygones.
水に流すよ
If you still insist on using destiny to
運命で
uncover our
私たち
nature,
の本質を
we're
探
happy
り
to
たいなら
oblige.
でもそれを
One
利
thing I
用して
can't accept is that you're using
より
this
ひどい
to
最悪を
bring
生
an even
み出
greater
そうとするな
disaster.
情けをかける必要は
Seems I no longer need to show mercy.
結局我
After
自身
all,
も
upon honest reflection, her
彼女
words
の
are
言葉を
flawless.
たった一人の命を
Sacrifice just one
捧
life
げ
from
れ
the store of the god and light
ば
to
神
the
は帰
swan.
りこれほど都合のいい
Faced
取
with
引を
such a
前
fair
に
transaction, why should I
何
hesitate?
をため
Oh my god, we're actually gonna fight her? I will turn this on. Because I will do awful. Wait, does this mean she becomes a possible battlesuit later?
この手で終わらせよ
Please?
う処刑時間
Not where I expected I didn't expect the dragon to go in a queen aesthetic.
取るに足らない巨像にこだわり汝も我もまたその渦中にいることをなぜ認めぬ才悪苦難異形がこ
私の影の領域にいる限りは逃げられないよ
その程度
Interesting mechanic. Okay. Nope. Okay, I need to counteract her third. Great. I am permanent! I've heard that from Star Rail before. Whoa! Here comes the... Here comes the boom!
死ぬのもまた儚い夢を見る者の本望だ。
あいつらの外れか。やっぱり彼女さすがだね、夢追い人。
Okay, now she's making clones in the shadow world.
だいぶ慣れてきたようだな。
落ち着いて。攻撃を仕掛ける前に必ず
人間風情が。
It's the one that makes a difference. It's always the one that moves differently. Nope.
くだらん小細工をいつまで続けるつもりだ。
影の領域が。
過ちは抹消する。身の程を知れ。
だったらあなたの過ちは大魔王コラリン様を外に残したことだよ。
Darkwood! Yeah, nice.
予想を上回る速さだね。
Behold, Dark Child.
人は約束を破らないから。
真実の痛みを汝に永遠の夜を与える。
Here we go! This is what I was waiting
こ
for!
こまでして夢追い人を消したいの。
永遠に囚われるがいい。
気をつけて、何かが来る。
力が戻ったんだね。
うん。
あの隙間から一気に脱出しよう。
夢追い人、あとどれくらい持ちそう。安心して、今度こそ邪魔させない。
Ow, ow. I'm drifting. My drifting is killing me. Oh, these things make me feel ill. Limit break level 3, motherfucker! Tank limit break level 3. Full corruption.
言ったはずだよ。二度とあんなことはさせない。よくも。
She's fighting Layla. Layla's trying to kill her. She just says no. Oh my god. Again, why do all the characters I like die? This again. Must we sacrifice our companions to achieve a victory? No, I won't accept this! The armament of the pact hereby answers the call! Huh? If one to lay out a myriad faces of happiness one by one, none would create a more happiness in a single instant than a false alarm. Because such happiness is plunged too deeply into despair, the sheer force of fear would propel it upwards explosively. Is this a complete reverse of how we started the chapter? So if the process are reversed, would the myriad faces despair create more fear in an instant than a fool's dream? Open your eyes, you coward! The end of loss. The god lost her smile before she could even embrace her. She already dissolved into the forlorn glint and vanished into the void. No, no, this is impossible! The pure shadow is her vessel. Sentia's light could never be extinguished again! A gentle, warm embrace descended, illuminating the darkest abyss of loneliness and despair. But at the very beginning, who promised you in doing this would surely make the miracle of resurrection a reality? Senadina. This isn't the path I should take, nor is it yours. Let alone that of the millions of people of Le Shuang. It's not too late to stop. You promise? For sure. Do you still remember? You promised to help me fulfill the wish I made to you. I always wanted to be myself, just live happily, always grow freely. Even after what I did to you. Would you still smile at me? Yeah, I will. Cynthia, I've never felt this sad before. If only you had come. If only you hadn't found the truth. Then you could do whatever you wanted forever. Be free from any worries and enjoy the freedom and happiness you deserve. I know how you feel. I've always known. Thank you for everything you've done for me. same time,
でも
I've
同
never
時
been
に
happier than I am right now.
やっぱり
I really am no match for you,
セナ
Senna.
ディあなたは
You can see
いつ
through
も
my every
私の
move,
行動を
break
見
free
抜い
from
て
every shackle I set on you.
私が
You've
作っ
always
た
exceeded my
あなた
expectations.
の
Senna, you really are
セナディア
perfect.
最後の最後にそれをもう一度証明できて嬉しいの。誰よりも私を知るあなたを私は誰よりも理解してる。だからこそこの賭けに出た価値がある。何をしようとあなたを縛ることはできないって知ってる。でも彼女ならどう？夢追い人と落成、そのどちらかの未来しかつかめないなら、セナディア、彼女はどう選んでほしいと思う？
Guys, you're moving this too fast. I can't read. That was it? That was the end? Oh, flip. We are leaving on a cliffhanger then. Well, everyone, that is a cliffhanger to end on. Oh, exciting. Sparkle shush. Well, everyone, that is where we are calling it. Thank you, everyone. Hello, Sandra. I'm afraid you've come in just at the end, as we were only doing the chapter today. Those on the YouTuber side, I will see you later. For those on Twitch, stick around for a little bit longer.